If you ask a kid what they want to be when they grow up, chances are they're going to tell you they want to be a streamer or a YouTuber. And that's great. Shoot for the stars, kid. We may need more doctors, but that's not the point right now. I just want to keep you in mind that these jobs come with their own risks and rewards too. You lose a lot of privacy, especially when it comes to streaming. The term stream sniping comes from gaming, and it's when a viewer watching a stream uses that information to gain advantage over a streamer. But when it gets to in real life stream sniping, it gets dangerous and criminal. A supposed fan wanting your picture might not be as innocent as it seems when he's been following your every move for who knows how long. And that's what today's video is dedicated to. Join me as we take a look at the dangerous world of Twitch stalkers, Volume 2. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you notice that something's different, that's right, the lighting in the background is purple. I'm just kidding. Yes, my hair is now red. It was blue before, now we're on to red. I'm trying to change my hair color every 4 months, keep it fresh. And if you're new to the channel, don't subscribe yet. I will earn your subscription by the end of this video. There's not much else to say. Let's get started with the topic. Emiru, Cinnabrit, and Valkyrae. About a month ago on March 2nd, streamers Valkyrae, Emiru, and Cinnabrit were live streaming themselves visiting Santa Monica Pier in California. In total, there were 5 of them, that being the 3 that I just mentioned, their friend Emily, aka Miley Lowell, and cameraman Rosie1. I don't know the exact time that it was, but it was clearly dark out. A fan in what seems to be a white pullover hoodie recognizes them and specifically says, "Is that Emily?" He asks for a picture. The women are incredibly nice about it, and he introduces himself as Russell.
Yeah. Is that Emily? Is that...
No way. Yo, can I get a picture with you?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Let's get a picture. Wait, but can I rap you really quick?
This is Cinna. Hello.
I was waiting for it.
Nice to meet you. Hi.
My name's Russell.
Hi, nice to
Ray.
meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
I'm like, could you take a
Rosie.
photo?
Rosie, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
My name's Russell.
Russell.
Nothing crazy so far, just a bit awkward. By the way, I want to give a big thank you to Mimi for her insightful video covering this topic and transcribing the audio. Her video will be linked down in the description. So then he makes it even more awkward by asking if he can hang out with them.
Oh, we can't because we have a...
We're on a time
What's
limit.
up?
Yeah,
you
we're
gotta
on a time limit,
There's
so...
no time frame.
Did you want to pick?
Oh, sorry, excuse us.
Sorry.
Okay, so...
Do we need a photo?
Oh, yeah.
Why do they say rhyme?
Because his name's Russell.
Did you call me Russell?
No, his name is Russell.
Oh!
She's had a long week.
I am running on like 3 hours of sleep. Please forgive me. My brain is actually like lagged.
Alright, let's take a picture. Let's get one, Rosie. Come on.
Cute! Rosie too!
Nice to meet you.
Thanks, Russell.
Nice to meet you.
How's it going?
Good night. Oh, he's so sweet.
Russell's a nice guy.
Oh, that's why they're saying rhyme.
That's the best Russell I've met.
Aw.
Once he takes the pictures, they say bye, and he goes on his merry way. Rosie, the cameraman, even says he was a pretty nice dude. Obviously, that's not how the story ends. You are watching a Tuv video after all. A few minutes later, on that same boardwalk, people notice that if you look behind them, you can see someone with, would you look at that, a white pullover hoodie. Though that isn't confirmed to be him or not, I'm just pointing it out because 1, if that's him, that's extremely creepy, and 2, it's very likely that it was him, because sometime after this, they came across the same guy in the ride section of the pier, except this time he didn't have his hoodie. If you thought that last interaction was awkward, well, this one kind of takes the cake. He asks Emiru for her number in a really cringeworthy way, and you know what? I'll just let the clip play.
Proposal.
Yes, please.
Oh God.
Oh God, yes, that is. Can I sing for a change? A change for the better, as you would say?
Okay.
And the change would be for her number.
Oh.
If you'd like it, can I get your number?
I don't have a phone.
Wait, put your number in mine.
I don't know how to use a phone. I'm sorry.
Wait, so I'm gonna keep following her. I'm gonna keep following her.
Not another one. No. You're gonna have to get in line. There's too many stalkers.
That's not how you really
Fuck,
riz.
bro, what the fuck?
That's not the riz.
Get behind me. Okay.
Okay, so there's a lot to unpack here. Like the fact that bro came back on some stalker shit for Emiru's number, like if she was gonna be like,
you know what? I really missed out on the opportunity 10 minutes ago to get your number. Yes, I'll gladly give you my number.
Or maybe he was hoping that he wouldn't get recognized and she would be like,
Ah, you look just like white pullover hoodie dude. Oh, how I wish he was wearing a Hawaiian shirt, because if so, I would have definitely fallen in love.
Also, besides that, horrible pickup line. You can tell she gets awkward and comedically rejects him by saying she doesn't know how to use or even have a phone. And look, as a man who has been rejected multiple times, when it comes to asking women for their Instagrams, you know what you say? Well, you wouldn't ask twice or stalk them, that's for sure. But you should say, oh, that's okay. Have a good day. I know that's crazy. I know it is, but that's what you should do. Not, I'm just gonna keep following her. When he says this, you can instantly see Valkyrae's face shift and realize they're dealing with a creep. He then curses as he follows them. Now by this point, the energy has shifted. This isn't a fun stream, this is fight or flight mode. They wait in line for churros, and as this is going on, Russell is waiting nearby. They decide to leave due to their uncomfortability, and it seems like Emily, not to be confused with Emiru, has an altercation with Russell off camera. Again, we have some transcription help from Mimi.
I think we're just gonna go.
Let's go. Oh, no, we're not. Hey, excuse me?
No!
Security?
Emily, no!
Hey,
Stop!
Whoa!
Right now.
What?
Get away from me.
Hey, what's going
Security!
He's harassing us.
What's going on? What's going on, man? Right now.
Ah!
Right now. Fuck off. Right now.
Security, please.
Security! Someone threatening to kill us. Him.
Security, guys, I got it. Can you write
The good ol' I got rejected. Now I'm gonna threaten to fight and kill people because things didn't go my way. We've all been there, right? You know what he reminds me of? A 4-year-old throwing a temper tantrum. Except, you know, he's a grown man. It really sucks seeing people go into fight or flight mode, especially on camera, and to add another layer, when it's women afraid of men, which is completely understandable. Don't worry, I'm not here to say, well, we're not all like that. No, it sucks, and I wish it didn't happen. The day after, the streamers gave updates via Twitter. Rosie1, just want to let everyone know that everything is okay and everybody is safe. Emily, we're all fine, thanks everyone for checking in. Valkyrae, we are all okay and have been with police. We decided we're done with the marathon and need time to process. Thank you for all the love and support this past week. We had so much fun and hope you all enjoyed. Cinna, hey everyone, we're safe. Unfortunately, we've ended the marathon and need time to process what happened as we're in shock at the moment. Emiru, I'm sorry for not saying anything sooner. I've just been in shock. For those who don't know, I was streaming with Ray and Cinna last night and a man asked for my phone number. I turned him down and he started following our group and threatening to kill us. I wish I could say this was some kind of 1 in a million incident, but the truth is, it's not. This is what life is like for girls. I hope if anything, people see what happened and realize how much of a reality it is for women and content creators as a whole. Now, I want to make it clear they got an overwhelming amount of support from what seemed like everyone. But there's always that 10% of people, you know, that really piss you off. I'll let Mimi give you guys some examples and then we'll unpack from there.
Woman flaunts looks for views. Bad things happen. Holy crap, that was unpredictable. Someone wrote, who cares? People need to toughen up. These bimbos have nothing of value to add, just their drama. 100% scripted. They're deceiving 304s. 304 means hoe. Like I said, dumb right off the bat. So many whiny simps. Only simps and actual are on the girl's side. They were using him for content and threatened him off camera when it didn't work out exactly how they wanted. What? They should stay inside their homes from now on.
Wow. Okay. So first of all, yes, there are people actually out there that think like this. To all my guys watching this, I want to tell you a quote that my 7th grade teacher told me, and I never forgot it. Treat women how you want your mother to be treated. And if you have a bad mom, then okay, treat women how you would want your future daughter to be treated. I know I just yapped a little bit, but it was just something I wanted to bring up. But the question here is, what happened to Russell? What happened to the creep? Well, apparently Valkyrae and her team are trying to gather as much information on the guy as possible in order to face legal consequences, but as of yet, there's really no info on the dude. I asked my Twitter followers if they knew anything because when I tried researching him, it literally just came up with the weird creepy stalker dude. We're on the internet in 2025. You would have thought that someone would have found everything about him. And it seems like they actually did. Now, my followers came through and apparently FaZe Lacey's community found out his identity, but the screenshots were later deleted due to doxing, which is why I'm blurring a lot in this image because nothing is confirmed. The name does match up, and the person in that picture, even though his eyes are blurred because I'm not going to show his face, does look like him. From my perspective, it does look like him. But he was active in the last couple of months on Facebook out of all social media. So yeah, just very happy that all the people involved are safe, except for this dude. I guess I'll keep you guys updated on Twitter if he ever gets caught. You guys will probably find out anyway. Let's head on to the next one. Hey guys, have you heard of a brand named Exist? Well, if you haven't, that's completely okay. It's my brand. It's also known as Earl. The reason I'm making this video is to tell you guys that we have 4 new shirts. That's right, we have a new collection out over on the website. Let me show you what we have in stock. So we have this beautiful Exist shirt with this nice kitten on it. Look at those teeth. Very cool. We also have this bloody skull in case you want to be a little bit more edgy. We also have this rabbit design, and if you notice, he only has one eye, just like my logo on YouTube. And we have a mannequin wife, or my mannequin wife. It's literally the face of my mannequin wife from that one video. We put it into the design of the shirt. So yes, if you guys are interested, make sure to dial 1-800-EXIST or head on over to earldoesn'texist.com. You should probably use the website. I just made up that phone number. It's gonna lead you nowhere. So make sure to head over to earldoesn'texist.com and get yourself one of these beautiful shirts. Maybe all 4. Hey. If you got the money, you got the money, am I right? JinnyTTY. In May of 2023, streamer JinnyTTY was walking across Taiwan as part of her quote waddle-thon. At some point, a man wearing an all-black outfit with a face mask and hood can be seen across the road from her. Though a little weird to be on that specific road, which is clearly not designed for pedestrians. Whatever, she just brushed it off. 15 minutes later, he can be seen right behind her and again is across the road. She proceeds to flip the camera and show that he's close enough to be in the same frame as her. 40 minutes after he was first spotted, Jinny takes a break at a nearby coffee shop, and hooded dude can be spotted before she enters. Now, once she took that break in the coffee shop, mind you, that was for an hour long, and an hour later after she's done with that break, guess who magically reappears? Now at this point, this dude sits in the grass and bushes coincidentally where Jinny is gonna pass through. She explains she'll confront him when there are more people around. She passes him by, and a few feet after, you can see him quickly run to the other side of the road and again head in her direction. You can call it luck, you can call it whatever you want, but 2 journalists come out of nowhere to interview her. She was buzzing at the time and they just wanted to cover the story. They ask if the dude was with her and she tells them no. She does the interview for about 40 minutes, and after that, do I even have to tell you who spawned out of nowhere? As time passes by, she keeps walking, and he doesn't seem to leave a 30 feet radius from her.
Dial 110 and call the police.
Well, is that like appropriate moment to call 110? Because he has been following, yes, but he hasn't done anything. Did he get up? He did. He got up. Dude. Why is it going closer to me?
Show him your thumb, he comes near you. He will run away ASAP. He's obviously a sick dude trying to steal the show for attention. Hopefully that is the worst of his motives. Don't let him out of your sight, but stay far from him. Cross the road if you have to.
What is he doing? Looks like he's like collecting something. Oh, there's a police officer. Oh, well.
At this point, she and her chat are scared, debating on whether or not she should call the police. From when they first spotted him to what I'm about to show you, that was already 4 hours. Imagine having that on your mind. Creepy dude in a hood and mask follow me, and I don't know what his motives are, I don't know what he looks like, and I don't know if he has any weapons. So eventually, a cop stops to talk to him, presumably a call made by a chatter. She takes advantage of this and uses Google Translate to inform the cop that the dude in the hood is following her and that she's extremely uncomfortable. The guy's been following me for 4 hours without any interaction. He stops when I stop, and he follows when I continue walking. It made me very uncomfortable. Could you help and ask him to stop following me? She also gave her chat an update on the Stalker and another stream.
Any updates on the Stalker? Oh, yes. So, there was a news. So, apparently, police said, he got aggressive when police officers were investigating him. But, yeah, he went to hospital. It was on TV news. I think he had, like, a little bit of mental problem. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, he's gonna get all the help he needs in the hospital.
I know this is random, but I wasn't expecting to see him on the stretcher with the helmet still on. But yeah, super happy Jinny is safe, and let's head on to the next one. Justketh. In early January of 2023, streamer Justketh was chilling in a pool area of a hotel. It seemed to only be her and an old man. No one else around. The man seems to try to talk to her over from the pool, but after that, she addresses chat and explains that the man was gesturing towards his crotch area and that it really annoyed her. The brief conversation they had earlier was apparently him inviting her to go sit down with him. After a few minutes or even seconds, the dude goes up to her and tells her that he's trying to relax and to stop annoying him. Yes, guys, he's the victim of the situation. He was just trying to catch some public head in a pool. Can a man live in peace?
Huh? You start annoying me.
What?
I try to relax.
No, but what are you doing?
I try and relax. So shut up.
Okay, I gonna tell stuff. Because you're idiot.
Huh?
What? What? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I gonna call the police if you do this.
Police as much as you move.
Okay, the guy, this is not normal, chat. This is not normal. What the?
Not to mention the dude runs like how I run in my dreams. She runs to the hotel lobby where she tells the employee about the creepy old man outside, and the man walks in with her stuff and throws it on the ground while explaining how much he's paying to stay there. The police were contacted and Justketh had to go to the station later to give an official statement where we can see the man handcuffed to the cop car. She also gave some updates about the situation on Twitter. Now, her English wasn't the best, and I think she might have translated it because it doesn't read well on Twitter, but I reworded it. Don't worry, I didn't get it misconstrued. I got what she was trying to say down, so the tweets that are on the screen are going to be a little bit different than what I'm saying. To answer some arguments, him upset to be filmed, he was okay with it and smiled at me before he got rejected, and no, I didn't film him at all. I placed my camera where I was about to jump in the pool at. It looked staged. He's in jail now. Number 1, I was streaming at the hotel's pool where only me and the guy were present. He had been sitting in the pool and drinking beer. After, he asked me to sit next to him and made a sexual gesture, looked at his crotch and nodded, while I was at the opposite side of the pool. Number 2, I said no. He suddenly came up to me aggressively, clenching his fists and started yelling. He started chasing me, so I ran away and started telling the hotel staff about it. In the meantime, he came with my stuff that I left at the pool and threw them on the ground. Number 3, called the police and they ended up finding him. He claimed not to be able to pay by any means that didn't require I'm gonna assume his personal information, and claimed that he had no access to cash. So the police took him to the station and made him spend 1 night in jail and received a €300 fine. So the bragging about paying for the hotel was probably coping with it being the last bit of his money. Cool. To me, it just seems like he had a temper tantrum after getting rejected. His excuse for coming up to her was horrible too. You're annoying me. And of course, Team Incel was ready to defend this man. They were saying things like, this is not normal. It sure isn't. You're talking to your camera when someone is trying to relax by a pool. I never understood this argument because let's say someone is streaming in public, right? And you don't want to be on camera. You can either just walk away or politely just tell the streamer, yo, I don't want to be on camera right now. 90% of the time, the streamer will be okay with that. Remember, you're not the star of the show. The streamer's chat is focused on the streamer. And the reason I'm not on the side of like, well, you're in a public location, you can't be recording me. I've seen, I think, hundreds of clips by now on TikTok of normal people starting arguments because, hey, I don't want to be on camera, I don't give you my consent. And they get clipped and they get made fun of and they get their accounts found. I know that part of the internet sucks, but streaming is only getting more popular by the day, and there's a high likelihood you're gonna run into some IRL streamers. That's just the world we live in. You can either walk away, ask to not be on stream, or make an ass out of yourself and be clipped everywhere. So just think about that the next time you see someone holding up a camera. Probably best not to get rage baited by them if they are doing that. Maybe they could be completely normal people like how we just saw in this clip, and you don't want to be on camera. Just go up to them, hey, I don't want to be on camera. Let's head on to the next one. Amouranth. Just last month in early March, Amouranth's home was invaded by 3 suspects. She was pistol whipped, had her hair pulled, and her husband shot at one of the thieves. There's a chance you may have heard of her, given that she has 6.2 million followers on Twitch, which she doesn't seem to stream on anymore considering that she signed to Kick in 2023, though I don't know if it was an exclusive deal, I don't know if she streams on both. I don't know her schedule like that. But the main thing that she was known for was consistently bypassing Twitch's terms of service when it came to their nudity rules. She had creative loopholes such as streaming in kiddie pools to be able to wear bikinis with an excuse. Love her or hate her, she makes good money, and she knows what her audience wants. On top of her receiving a ton of hate from what seems like only men due to not having talent, she did have a public dispute with her husband back in 2022 where she revealed that he allegedly threatened to kill her dogs if she didn't obey his commands. She also revealed that he allegedly had control over her finances, controlled when she streamed, and was verbally abusive overall. Now, I don't know if the husband that was accused of all of that is the same husband that we're going to be talking about in this story, but nonetheless, let's get into it. As Amouranth was trying to fall asleep in her Texas home, she heard loud banging downstairs, so she called her husband and told him she was scared and confused. The husband was in another part of the house. It turns out she had the right to be scared because she found 3 thieves in her home. They demanded to be given crypto. Crypto as in cryptocurrency.
So, keep going, hurry.
It's not in the pool. Stop playing. Stop playing. Is it across the way? Go. Okay, let's go. Keep going, hurry. Please hurry. It's in the pool. It's not in the pool. Stop playing. No, it's across the way. Stop playing. It's across the way. Go. Okay, let's go. Oh, in here. It's in here.
I'm so tired. Come on. Go.
So she pretends to know where the crypto is and leads them to her husband, who was actually waiting at the top of a stairwell and shoots about 3 times. One of the suspects was shot, and as they rush out, you can hear him exclaim that he was hit. I'm sharing the full security footage from the robbery. I wish I didn't have to prove that the worst night of my life was real. Too many people still think I made it up. I really wish it had been fake or a prank. It wasn't. I still have nightmares. I was terrified, even though I was gonna die that night, but I survived. Now I'm trying to heal and move forward. Look, personally, I don't think this was fake. She has clout. She has money. She has what seems to be a frickin' mansion. Like, she's good. They actually did an interview on Fox and said one of them has already been apprehended. The risk and reward wouldn't make sense if this was fake. What, 3 actors who are willing to be looked for by the police? Just imagine if they're 3 actors, right? And the police were nearby. A neighbor calls because they heard the gunshots. When the police pulls up, oh, we're just 3 actors. It's like, no, they would still get arrested. And yeah, it would suck. It would be a horrific thing to do, horrific thing to fake. But that's what I'm saying, the risk and reward just doesn't make sense in this situation. Shortly after she was robbed, tweets were made from her account pleading for help. People were confused because it didn't seem like she was tweeting in the footage, and people were asking why not just call the police. Well, it was revealed later that yeah, the police got involved, but the husband actually said he was the one that tweeted from her account. So I think these first 3 tweets were made by the husband, and the other 3 were from her. Point is, she's safe now, and no matter how much incel hate she gets online, it's still men paying her bills. Like I said, I don't think she faked this. If she wanted clout, she could have pulled a million other stunts, especially in like the sexual field. I'm gonna have to go ahead and say, I don't think she faked this. Let's head on to the next one. MrsKittyNinja. In 2018, MrsKittyNinja was IRL streaming and began talking to what seems like 2 homeless men. Nothing unusual there, just small talk and jokes. When she says have a good day though, one of the men begins following her. She's visibly startled.
Okay, have a great day. Have a great day, men. Alright, so if I didn't see you comment, please. Okay. Hello?
Not that you don't need nothing to eat or nothing.
Right.
But I would like to feed you something that's not of this world.
You want to feed me something that's out of this world?
It's not of.
It's not of this world. What is it?
The man starts saying he wants to feed her something that's not of this world. What does that even mean? Don't ask me. She says she has to go, and he seems to get the memo, saying, alright, I'll leave you alone. But since she didn't hear him, they just continue the awkward conversation.
I have to go talk to my stream. Do you wanna sing another song? No, you're fine.
You're cool.
You wanna do a little dance? All right, another
Watch
song.
this. I'm gonna do it with my hair off.
What's up, Kate Lethal? Oh, with your hat off? Okay.
I love that girl. Leave her alone. Shut up. All right, you hear this?
Have a great day. See you later.
Good night.
Good night. Love you too.
She once again departs from him, and you can see him leave, then turn back around in the background.
Best thing that ever happened to me. All right, Alex, are you coming to bring me my ID? Because I really need it more than ever right now. Please bring me my ID. Can we all beg Alex to bring me my ID so I can buy a joint and smoke it? Please. Oh, he's back.
I just had to follow you.
You just had to follow me?
Yes.
Why?
Because I would love to have those lipstick.
You want my lipstick?
On like a tattoo.
Oh, you want my lipstick prints on a tattoo?
And on an envelope.
On an envelope.
Or something.
On something. Yeah.
Like, I love you. It's like in your...
Yeah, you like my eyeliner?
You're 18, right?
No, I'm 17. I'm sorry. I'm too young.
I didn't say that.
It's illegal. It's illegal.
I didn't say that.
The police are gonna come.
I am not.
I said it.
I didn't do that.
I did it.
And then he asks for her age, to which she replies with 17. I don't know how old she actually was in this clip, but just before this segment, she was talking about how she needed one of her friends to come over and give her her ID because she wanted to smoke a joint. So I'm gonna assume she was over 21 and just lied to this dude, which obviously is the smart thing to do, and said she was a minor. Then when she says she's leaving yet again, you can hear him say, "All right, I'm coming with you," after she just told him that she's 17. You can literally see him chasing her down the street until she goes into a business and explains there's someone following her.
I gotta go. Oh, you know you're not. He said he's coming with me. He is following me, guys. He said he's gonna tickle me. What the? All right, we're gonna go over here. He said he's gonna tickle me. What the? Oh my God, he's actually chasing after me right now. Thank you. Hi. I forgot my ID, but my girlfriend's coming to bring it. Is it okay if I wait for her because there's an old man following me outside?
Yeah, totally.
Is that okay?
Yeah, just sit down.
Thank you so much.
We'll keep an eye on it.
Okay, thank you. What's up, Darth Linda?
In case you're wondering how she's doing now, well, she was banned on Twitch in 2019 and now just seems to be living a normal life and probably working a normal job. Oh, bless you, thank you. Elliegato. On Halloween night of 2020, Elliegato and her friend were enjoying a night out in Shibuya, Japan, when a random man in a red shirt, 2 caps, and wielding a katana began following them. He was aggressive with his speed walk, but kept a smile on his face, probably to not seem suspicious. As she and her friend are running from this man, another interrupts them just to place his hand on Elliegado's shoulder and pose. She tells him not to touch her.
Can you just please not touch me? Thank you.
This part of the clip really saddened me. And at another point, Ellie loses her friend in the crowd, and this looks like a scene straight out of a horror movie. Remember, they're being chased by a man with a katana.
Bobby? Shit, where's Bobby? Nani? Fuck. Oh no. Shit, I lost Bobby. Oh no. Did she get eaten? Oh, it was okay?
They eventually find each other and the man is still following. It's really disappointing to see how they're clearly distressed in public and no one did anything. I take that statement back. One person finally noticed and helped guide the women to the police.
Oh shit, he's running. This guy witnessed that. So has seen that this guy is following us and he's telling us to run to the hospital.
Notice how she later says hospital. I'm assuming it was closer than a police station. In a later clip, we can see the man being detained and grabbed by police. You can tell they're shaken up after this and take a taxi home.
I'm just gonna go home. I'll obviously be on Discord. But yeah, I just want to go. We just want to go home and relax and calm down and stuff. Okay. I'm just gonna go straight into BRB because I just don't. I'm sorry, guys. I don't really want to always chat.
She was safe after this, but it doesn't seem like she's on social media anymore. Nomadic Gaijin. So while doing research for this video, I really wanted to include men or at least one clip involving a man being stalked. But it honestly seems like the ratio from female streamers to male streamers getting harassed is like 1,000 to 1. Who would have thought, am I right? However, I was able to find one over on TikTok, so it's gonna be a vertical video of a actual clip. I'm gonna assume this dude streams over on YouTube or Twitch because it wasn't a vertical live stream. You guys know what I mean, right? It was cut vertically. Anyway, I found this by looking up like streamers getting harassed over on the TikTok search bar, and this dude goes by the name Nomadic Gaijin. This clip takes place in Japan. I know, right? A lot of the clips take place in Japan. I don't know what it is with stalkers over there. If a Japanese person can let me know in the comments, why is it so common? because we talked about this before, and again in the other videos, it was also a lot of Japan. But anyway, you can see another dude in a blue shirt on a bike just following him really closely. Since this is a short form video, I figured I'd just let it all play, and then we'll talk more about it after. But as you watch, I want you to just notice the difference between when it's a man getting stalked to all these women that we just talked about getting stalked.
Saitama's is better. Tonight will be a short stream. I said 4 hours for tonight, so better check. I feel like we would have passed this one. I also thought that, and maybe he is, because he's still like behind me. Look at this place over here. This place looks kind of good. Yeah, the dude's staring at me. He's like waiting for me. It's so weird. What should I do? It's like a little creepy. Oh, he's back, guys. I'm just gonna cross the street. Cause that's weird. That's super weird. Yeah, he stopped the bike when I stopped, right? Yeah, he's still creeping along the street. Yeah, he's staring at me now. Finally. All right. Thankfully. Yeah, he crossed over. I'm like, oh, dude, bro, come on. And then he turned away, but he was still looking back at me. Go, get to the chopper.
You can tell he was uneasy, but it was almost night and day when we were comparing the genders getting stalked, especially with how quick it ended. And I'm not here to be the dude that's gonna be like,
I'm sorry on behalf of all men. Periods suck.
No, but after writing this whole video and remembering that this is a part 2, yes, there are way more idiotic men that I talked about. It seems like every single video I make, and I'm gonna continue to talk about idiotic men. I just feel like I have a slight obligation to let the women watching this know that I will raise my daughter like the princess that she deserves to be treated. And I've seen a lot of new generation dads think the same way. And if I have a boy, he's gonna treat women with the utmost respect. I'll be damned if my son ends up in a Twitch stalker video. I'll be damned if I have to make a video on my son mistreating women. Because I can't speak on behalf of all men. I will never be able to, but I can tell you how I would treat my family when I get older. Let's head on over to the outro. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like. If you're new to the channel, maybe I earned your subscription. Maybe I did. And if I didn't, maybe consider checking out my other videos. That's really it. Make sure to go buy some Exist over at earldoesn'texist.com, and I will see you guys next time I upload.